Welcome to Code as Teach, your topics, our views. In the last session, we have discussed about operator overloading. Today, we'll be discussing about duck typing. It's a way to implement polymorphism in Python. So, what is duck typing? It comes from a famous phrase like if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it swims like a duck, then it may be a duck. By seeing this phrase, you are able to understand that it mostly focuses on the duck action. Rather than focusing on duck, it focuses on action of the duck like swimming, quacking or walking. So duck typing also related to mostly about the methods, their signatures, rather than focusing on objects. So it's less focus on what object do, what object is, but mostly focus on what an object can do. Okay, let's take an example and try to understand it. So duck typing, and it's mostly supported in dynamic languages. Okay, so it's mostly supported. If you have JavaScript, that also supports the duck typing in dynamic languages. But if you are coming from the C++ background, Java or C#, it's not supported there. We can do it by tweaking some here and there. We can try to implement this duck typing, but by default it's not supported there. Okay. Okay, it's mostly focus on method, less focus on object. Okay, let's take an example and try to understand it. What is duck typing? So if let's take an example of name. It's a string like code as it is. Okay, we take something like list of numbers. Okay, number list. Okay, let's say 1 2 3 4 5. Let's take one dictionary of employee info like employee name and their age. Okay, so it's dictionary, say Rohan, and its age is 33, like Mohan, and its age is 44 or 34. Okay, if we talk about the length, there is a length function. If you pass the name, it will give the string total length like 1 2 3 4, so 10. If you pass this list, it will give 0 1 2 3 4. If you pass this dictionary, it will give 2. Length is the same function, but if you give them the string, it will give you the length of the string. If you give the list, it will give you the count of elements or items in list. If you give you the dictionary, it will give you the total key value pairs. Okay, so if you print something like length and then name, right? Print length. Length is the function to give you the length, in simple term. It's predefined function. Print, or you can say the print also. Print also works in, if you can give him in a print string, it will print the string. If you pass the integer, it will pass the, print the integer. Okay. So they are mostly focusing on method rather than focusing on the class object or the like it's a string class or it's a list, it's a sequence. Then why print is working on this sequence? But they mostly focus on the method, like length method. If you run this, we will get the result. Like for code as it is, it's total 10, it's 4 or 5, or it's 4. There is 2 string. It will give you 10, 5, and 2. That's correct. Okay. Let's take another example. Okay, let's take an example of few things which they have some common property. Like let's take a word. Bird can fly, an aeroplane can also fly, a kite can also fly. Let's take how it works there. So if you create something like class word, and you can define one method. Let's fly. First parameter must be self. You print something. Bird is flying. Simple. If we create another class like aeroplane, we define fly self. Okay. If you have another class like kite, so all three have the common functionality of flying. So they focus on fly rather than focusing on the which class object it is. They will focus on the fly method and it will return it. Let's run this and then we will be able to understand it. Okay, let's iterate through all this object. For iterating, you may use these 4 keyword for object in. You can directly create the object, although it's not a better way, but for running this application we can create this for this demo. Okay, we can create this kite. Okay, and directly call the fly. So by default Python will try to check it that if object is of type bird, it will call this fly. If object is of type aeroplane, it will call this fly. If object is of type kite, this will call this fly. Let's run this. See here, bird is flying, aeroplane is flying, kite is flying. So instead of focusing on what the object is, it will focus on what the object is doing. Okay, but if we suppose we create some another thing like class man cannot fly, but we have the method. We like man can walk. And we can create this object again. Let's see what is the error they give. What's error coming? So it runs for all three objects, but for last object, saying that man object has no attribute fly. Okay, so it defines it by default, checks it. If the object has the actions like fly, they will print the actions. If the class object does not have this method, it will return the error. So it mostly focus on what an object is doing. Okay, less focus on what the object is. Okay. This is a small demo of duck typing in Python. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it. If you like the content, please comment it, share it amongst your colleagues. Thank you.